What's good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing the tribal braid style. So in the back, I'm just parting it off, doing box braids, and you're going to want about 2 rows of box braids, just 2. And the box braids in the back are just so that it looks full, it's more full. You can do a layer of braids, of feed-in braids in the back, but I prefer to do box braids. And make sure you're adding product to the hair on every braid. And throughout this video, I want y'all to pick up some patterns and pick up some tips. You don't have to do it the exact way that I'm doing it, but come up with your own method. So now we're working with the front, and I'm just parting it down the middle so that I can have a straight line. If you want to get a clean part, then you go over the part with Shine and Jam or any kind of product you want to use, and then you repart that. And like I said, make sure you're putting product on each of the braids that you do. This will help your braids look more neat. So first I start off with braiding the natural hair, and then I add weave to it. Make sure when you're adding the weave, you add it under your index finger. After each braid, make sure you go back and cut the flyaways. Remember to start off with the natural hair and then add weave. Now keep in mind that you want all of your braids to touch towards the bottom so that it looks full and there's no gaps in between the braids, showing the back of the hair. And as I do more braids, you'll see what I'm talking about. Now I'm going to give you guys a close-up on this braid hair. If you watch, you'll just learn. You'll pick up on the pattern and what I'm doing. Now this is where you see what I'm talking about. You don't want to see the back of the hair. You don't want to see the box braids in the back. Now, if you notice, you'll see how each braid is touching towards the bottom. You want to leave the top part of the braid so that you're able to see the parts. And at the bottom of the braid, you want the braids to kind of touch so it looks more full. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, you can watch my method and see how I do it, and I want you to try to develop your own off of how I'm doing mine. So now we're finished with the back and we're on to the last two braids on the left side. Now that we finished the left side, we're on to the last section of this style. And I wanted to tell y'all that when you're braiding, make sure you take your time. Do not rush through the style because the results will not be good. Your results are going to look rushed through. Okay, y'all, as you see, we're on to the last few braids in this section, and then we'll be finished with braiding. Now we're on to dipping the hair in the hot water. Now you can use any kind of mousse you want and just rub it through. I'm using Wild Growth hair oil and just putting it on the main parts. Now you'll see me using blasting free spray. You can use any kind of hold spray that you prefer. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment what other styles you'll want to see me do. And now I'm going to show you guys the final look on this style.
Don't got a filter, don't care what I say. Run out that money and stay out the way. Yeah, we pay. Yeah, we straight. Yeah,